Adobe charges around $60 a month for Photoshop and Premiere, and a lot of people pay it without realizing there are free tools now that do 80% of the same work. That number adds up fast. $60 a month is over $700 a year, and that is just one subscription. Stack on a video editor, a design app, a transcription service, and a writing assistant. And the average creator is quietly bleeding a couple $1,000s a year for software. In the next few minutes, I am going to walk you through free AI tools that genuinely replace the expensive ones, where each one shines, and the one catch nobody warns you about before you cancel a single subscription. Stick with me, because the most expensive mistake is not the subscription itself. It is switching to a free tool that quietly costs you more in another way, and I will show you exactly how to avoid that near the end. First, let us be honest about why this matters to you. Software companies figured out something powerful years ago. A one-time purchase is a sale, but a subscription is a relationship, and relationships are worth far more to them than to you. Once you are paying monthly, you stop noticing the charge. It just sits in your statement month after month like a tiny leak under the sink, and the prices keep climbing. Tools that cost $10 a month a few years ago now cost $20 or $30, and the features you actually use rarely change. So the goal here is not to be cheap. The goal is to pay for the tools that truly earn their keep, and to stop paying for the ones a free model now matches. Let us start with image editing, because that is where the savings are biggest. For years, Photoshop was the only serious option, and that meant the Adobe subscription. Today, a free tool called Photopea runs right in your browser, opens Photoshop files, supports layers and masks, and looks so similar that most people cannot tell the difference at a glance. It is funded by ads on the side panel, so you are trading a little screen space for a tool that would otherwise cost hundreds a year. If you need something simpler, GIMP is a free desktop program that has been around for decades and handles serious photo editing without a single monthly charge. And for quick background removal, the kind of thing people used to pay a designer for, there are free AI tools that wipe a background in about 3 seconds with one click. Here is a quick reality check before we move on, because I promised honesty free does not mean identical. A professional retoucher working 8 hours a day will still feel the missing 1% in these tools, but for 90% of people, a thumbnail, a social post, a product photo, the free version does the job, and the saved money goes straight back in your pocket. Next, let us talk video, because this is where subscriptions get really painful. Premiere Pro and Final Cut have long been the default, but a free open-source editor called DaVinci Resolve is genuinely used on Hollywood films for color grading. The free version is not a stripped-down demo. It is a full editor with professional color tools, audio editing, and visual effects, and most creators never hit the limits of what it can do. For shorter, faster content, free AI tools can now take a long video and automatically cut it into clips, add captions, and even suggest the most engaging moments, work that used to take an editor hours. If you just need to trim and caption a clip for social media, you may never need a paid editor again. Now, let me rehook you, because the next category is the one most people overlook, and it might save you the most time. Think about everything you write. Emails, scripts, descriptions, captions, product copy. A free AI writing assistant can draft all of that in seconds, then you edit it to sound like you. The major chat models offer capable free tiers, and for many people that free tier covers everything they actually do in a week. You are not replacing your own judgment, you are replacing the blank page, which is the slowest and most expensive part of writing. Let us keep going, because design tools are next. And this one surprises people. Canva built an empire on making design easy, and it has a strong free tier that covers most social graphics, presentations, and simple logos. For more control, a free tool called Figma is the industry standard for interface design, and its free plan is enough for solo creators and small projects. And if you need icons, fonts, or stock photos, there are free libraries that legally let you use thousands of assets without a watermark and without a subscription, as long as you check the license. Now for transcription and audio, which used to be shockingly expensive. Paying for transcription by the minute could cost real money for a long podcast or interview. Today, free AI tools transcribe audio with surprising accuracy, and some run right on your own computer, which means your files never leave your machine. For cleaning up audio, removing background noise, or boosting a quiet voice, free tools now do in one click what once required a paid plugin and a trained ear. Alright, here's the part I promised. The catch nobody warns you about, and this is the most important minute of the video. Free tools are free because they make money another way. And you need to know how, because that is the real price. Some are funded by ads, which is harmless but distracting. Some offer a free tier to pull you toward a paid one later, which is fine, as long as you know where the wall is. But a few free tools, especially smaller ones, pay for themselves with your data. Before you upload a client file, a contract, or anything private, read what the tool says about your content. A good rule of thumb is simple. If the tool is free and the company is large and well-known, the data risk is usually low. If the tool is free, brand new, and asking for a lot of permissions, slow down. The most expensive free tool is the one that quietly trains on your private work or leaks a client file. That is the hidden cost I warned you about at the start. So here is what to actually do, step by step, without overhauling your whole setup overnight. First, list every software subscription you pay for right now and write down the monthly cost next to each one. Most people are shocked by the total. Second, pick the single most expensive one and test a free replacement for 1 full week before you cancel anything. Third, if the free tool covers what you actually use, cancel the paid one and move that money somewhere useful. Fourth, never cancel a tool you depend on for income. On the same day you try the replacement, run them side by side first, so a deadline never catches you off guard. And here is the common mistake I see constantly. People chase free tools they do not need and ignore the one subscription that is actually draining them. The win is not collecting 20 free apps. The win is replacing the 1 or 2 pricey tools you barely use at full strength, and keeping the few that genuinely earn their cost. Free is not always better. Free is better when it does the job you actually need. So let us close the loop I opened at the very start. I told you the most expensive mistake is not the subscription. It is switching to a free tool that costs you more in another way, and now you know exactly what that means. It is the time you lose fighting a tool that does not fit, or the data you hand over without reading the fine print. Avoid those 2 traps, and free tools can genuinely save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year without slowing you down. If you want to go deeper, the natural next step is learning how to chain these tools into one smooth workflow so they hand off to each other automatically. That is where the real-time savings live, and it is the perfect thing to watch next.